get this straight. The Galactic Empire is the most powerful army in the galaxy, but yet they get their asses kicked by cute teddy bears? Come on, that's bullshit. This makes the Empire look like one of the worst galactic armies out there. Luke and Leia went from French kissing on Hoth in Empire Strikes Back, now suddenly out of the blue, they're siblings? Yeah, real nice, Richard. You have such a wonderful vision of Star Wars, you asshole. Death Star 2? Where the hell is your originality? We don't want to rehash. Where did the Empire get the funds for that Death Star after the destruction of the first one anyway? That's impossible. But who cares? Now go buy the $300 Lego Death Star. Who cares about backstory? Why have backstory when you can pay for our overpriced merchandise? Money is all that we care about. Fuck you, fans. Speaking of rehash, we already went to Tatooine and Dagobah. And Endor is just a cheap remake of Yavin 4. Go fuck yourself, Richard. Stop remaking pandering to the people that loved the first Star Wars movie. We want planets we haven't seen yet. Luke is sentenced to die by getting eaten by a sand vagina? Wonderful. You have a beautiful mind, Richard. With Slave Leia, is this to make teenage boys wet their panties? Good to know you want to make young teenagers wet their panties, Richard. I love that you're making Star Wars into a sex symbol rather than a sci-fi space opera. A real Star Wars fan would not like this movie. The Emperor. How did he came to be? Where did he come from? How and why is he in charge? Suddenly, Lando and Han Solo are best of buds after Lando betrayed Han Solo 1 year prior to this? Screenwriting 101! Thank you, Hello Greedo. Emperor can shoot Force lightning from his fingertips? Leave the Force alone, you assholes! Stop ruining Star Wars for me! The Super Star Destroyer just crash lands into the Death Star? There's no gravity in space, hello? You expect us to forget about the vacuum of space just for the sake of us having fun in a movie? Get that shit out of here. This is how the Star Wars trilogy ends? Singing happy Sesame Street teddy bears and happy smiling ghosts? Worst Star Wars movie of all time. I thought this was Star Wars, not Sesame Street or Ghostbusters. Get that shit out of here. If you like Return of the Jedi, then you are a goddamn Lucas shill. Luke Skywalker did not even finish his training with Yoda, now he magically defeats Darth Vader, even though he failed every single training sequence he ever had? Screenwriting 101. Again, thank you, Hello Greedo. Luke Skywalker lashing out in anger towards his father? That's so out of character for Luke. He would never act like that. That's horrible writing. You ruined Star Wars for me. Luke Skywalker just throws his lightsaber in front of the most powerful Sith in the galaxy? What a fucking moron. Yoda dies just like that for no reason whatsoever? That is the worst betrayal to Empire Strikes Back. So after all that build-up in the Star Wars trilogy, Jabba just dies over a chain around his neck? What a complete cheesy cop-out. Worst villain death ever. How does Luke know how to do a mind trick, despite the fact that Yoda never even said anything about mind tricks to him on Dagobah? Gary Stu! If the Emperor can feel Luke's anger, why couldn't he sense Darth Vader's intentions that he was going to throw the Emperor down the pit? Plot hole! So first, Luke saves his own ass by feeding a giant monster a bone and then gets put down, passes by a gate, and then saves his own ass by a Deus Ex gate? Gary Stu! Why is there even a gate there in the first place? So R2-D2 just so happens to have Luke's lightsaber, and when R2-D2 launches it in the air, he just conveniently catches it in time? Oh, beautiful. The Jedi is not Star Wars. It does not even deserve a 1 out of 10. Worst movie of all time. My turd is better than this movie. Fuck this shit. You ruined Star Wars. Fuck you. Less than negative 10 out of 10 stars. This horseshit sucks. Return of the Jedi is the worst Star Wars movie ever.